We're going to take a classic recipe, beef stroganoff, and turn it into something a little bit lighter, a chicken stroganoff. It's something the whole family will enjoy. It's easy on the pocketbook, and man, is it flavorful. Let's get cooking with style. We're going to be cooking on a medium hot pan, and I'm going to use the combination of olive oil and butter in here. The olive oil helps stabilize this, and we can cook at a higher heat with the oil. Chicken goes in, and like I said, we're using chicken thighs here, and with the chicken, I'm going to put in my onions. And we're going to saute this around, it's going to take about 6 or 7 minutes to get it to start to caramelize a little bit and cook the chicken all the way through, and then we'll add our mark to it. We're pretty much done with the chicken right now as far as being cooked. It's about 2/3 of the way done. I'm going to lightly season with some salt and fresh cracked pepper, and then we'll add in the mushrooms, toss that around just a little bit. We don't want to overcook these mushrooms. We want them to kind of still have a little bit of a crunch to them or texture, because since this is not beef stroganoff and we're using chicken, we want to have that earthy flavor that you get with the mushrooms and the meatiness from them that we're losing from having beef in here instead of chicken. So this will saute for about another 3 or 4 minutes till those mushrooms soften up a little bit, and then we'll make the sauce. Mushrooms are ready to go. Let's start making that sauce. So we're going to start with a little bit of flour, approximately 2 tablespoons of flour. If you want your sauce a little bit tighter, you know, maybe add a little bit more flour. To that, I'm going to take paprika, and I'm using a smoked paprika. You can use the regular paprika. And to that, I'm going to put about a teaspoon. That'll do 2 things, add a little bit of color and flavor. Lean parents, Worcestershire, a couple shots of that. Again, because we're not using beef, we're adding that texture with the flavor of the Worcestershire. And now, some chicken stock. We're going to put in about a cup, and we'll let that simmer for a little bit. And if we want it a little bit thinner, we'll add some more, and if we want it a little bit tighter, we'll add a little bit more flour. Let this simmer for about 5-6 minutes. So we ended up adding a little bit more of that stock because it was getting a little bit tight. Now to finish this sauce up, we're going to add like a 1/2 cup of sour cream to this. I'm going to hold back some for the presentation, and then I'm going to put in about 1/3 cup of parsley. Mix that in, and then immediately serve it, because we want the creaminess of the sour cream to be incorporated into the sauce but not break apart. In just a second, we'll be ready to go. All right, I've got this sour cream mixed in here perfectly, and you really want to serve this right away because it is so good when it's hot. What I've done is I've gone ahead and cooked some egg noodles, tossed them with a little bit of parsley and butter, and I like that whole egg noodles, not the ones with the egg whites. If you're in a dietary situation, you can go with the ones that don't have egg yolks. And I've got plenty of sauce here. So this is for easily 4 people. We're just going to kind of put it on one edge and let it just kind of show off the noodles there, because those are part of the presentation. And plenty of meat and mushrooms there. And now, you remember I said save some of that sour cream? Take a little dollop of that, put it over the top, like so, and then of course a little bit more of that Italian parsley just on top there for the contrast of the dark green and the white and the chicken stroganoff and those noodles. This is really a great family meal. Chicken stroganoff, something that the whole family can get behind. It's available on our website, cbs8.com/recipes. That's elevated elegance here on Cooking with Styles.